Time now for your forewarned weather with Nate Larson.
All right, Nate the Great. It's warmer today than
feels nice, right?
It was more than I expected when I walked outside today. I haven't put a coat on at all.
It's actually average.
I know.
We're starting to warm up. It's almost end of February, so getting closer to spring. We've had gorgeous weather, though. Look at some of the shots that came in. Brandon Bates out and around Utah Lake State Park showing off some of the pristine conditions there. So we've had the wintry weather the last several days. There's some fresh snow even to be had in Utah County across much of northern Utah. Another vantage point showing some of the ice still on Utah Lake as well. It's quiet at Black Desert Resort. Sky camera showing off some of the high thin clouds on this Saturday afternoon. What a gorgeous day to have a tea time. Maybe you're out swinging the golf clubs with average high temperatures, usually in the low 60s this time of year. Up at Snow Basin, we had some fresh snowfall over the last 48 hours. Wasn't a huge storm system, but it has helped make a dent in some of the snowpack numbers. Looking at our snowpack, the amount of water that's embedded within the snow that we do have, we're sitting at 93% of normal statewide, so above average along northern Utah, helping make up some of the deficit across southern and central Utah. Really still need some good snowfall across southern Utah. They're hurting for snow and water in southern Utah. Current look from Ensign Peak, you can see some of the haze. Mentioned moderate air quality, forecast to stay moderate tomorrow. We do have a weak system that's going to move by tomorrow. Should help sweep out some of the air. 46 degrees right now. We've got light winds, average high temperature, typically in these mid 40s. We have had a little bit of additional snowfall from last weekend. 11.4 inches now for Salt Lake Airport. Well below average, though. Almost 40 inches, believe it or not, is what's typical for this time of year. Last winter wasn't great for the valleys as well, just 19.4 inches on this particular date. Futurecast showing off a little bit of the clear skies we have now. Mentioned a weak disturbance clipping northern Utah on your Sunday. So we're going to need a slight chance of some valley rain, but higher elevations are going to see some snow. Mountain valleys may be a wintry mix with some warmer temperatures filling in. This particular model shows pretty widespread precipitation about 6 o'clock. I don't suspect we'll just have steady rain all across the Wasatch Front. We'll have some isolated showers, at least a slight chance of them. Clearing conditions into Monday, but then another weak disturbance moving through at least the central part of the state, generating another slight chance of some showers for northern and central Utah. How much snow could we expect to see? Well, again, mainly the Bear River Range, the northern Wasatch seeing the brunt of the storm system into the western Uintas, the upper Cottonwoods. Generally that 3 to 6 inch range for some of these northernmost mountain areas. Could see higher amounts along the Bear River Range. Haven't had any winter weather advisories issued just yet for the storm system moving in tomorrow, but those purple shaded areas are about 15 inches, so maybe a good 12 to 18 inches of snow along those far northern most mountain areas. So high pressure keeping temperatures above average today. Here come these clipper storm systems into the weekend. Another weak one Tuesday. That one could bring a few showers far northern Utah. The high pressure then builds back in. Should see pretty quiet weather as we get towards the end of the week. No significant changes. There is this trough of low pressure that cuts itself off from the main flow. Could bring up some cloud cover later in the week, but really no significant threat of precipitation for the Wasatch Front. In fact, just a slight chance, as we're saying, Sunday into Monday, even possibly on Tuesday. A minimal threat's expected then as well. Overnight lows tonight, about average, about freezing or just below for Salt Lake City, 31, 29 in Provo, though, 20s and 30s across central southern Utah for overnight lows. Highs on your Sunday for St. George, 70 degrees, mid-70s on Monday, upper 70s, almost 80 on Tuesday. Boy, getting warm in southern Utah for the time of year. Should stay in the 70s through the end of the week with some breezy winds, a few clouds Thursday, Friday. All in all, pretty nice weather shaping up in southern Utah for right now. Small chance of some showers tomorrow and on Monday. Temperatures go from 50 to 60 Sunday into Monday ahead of that front that's sliding through. We drop to the mid-50s on Tuesday, just 50 degrees on Wednesday, breezy winds. Then we're back in those mid to upper 50s through the end of the week. Partly cloudy skies on Friday. Overnight lows in the mid-30s. Jordan, Wes?